I'm going to show you first the very basic file that I've made in the previous project, where the UI has been designed and there's a basic validate function that has been done. So if you see here, the UI is designed. You see the login label. You also see the password, and you can enter your login and password. And if the thing is correct, it will show you access granted or access denied. So the correct username is James and password is Bond. If I do that, it says welcome to MI6, Mr. Bond. Okay, so that is very basic. Now also, if I click reset, the fields get emptied out, meaning the two boxes get emptied out, username and password box. So that is a new thing. I'll show you how I did that. To empty the box, I've created a method clear, and in that we do the username dot delete, and we do 0 comma n, meaning delete all the characters from the position 0 till the end. And we do the same for password, delete 0 comma end. That's an inbuilt function for the entry box. Since txt uname and txt pwd are of type entry over here, entry box has an inbuilt entry has an inbuilt method called delete, which you can use to clear everything in the boxes. So you do delete 0 comma end, meaning it will clear everything from 0th character, meaning the very first position, till the end. Okay, so that is that. Now I'll show you the next thing that I've done, which is, nope, not the registration, yes, this one. So login real, what this does is, this is first blocking my face. So yeah, I'll remove that. And now what this does is, when you try to log in the previous example, you have to enter James Bond as the username password, which is not ideal, right? So here what this does is, it takes all the entries from a text file. Okay, it accesses the text file, which is over here. So this is the text file that it's using. Okay, so I have stored in some username passwords, which I've made another UI also. I'll show you that, or you can manually add in whatever. So there is Ravi123, Rohit789. So these are username password pairs. So when I run this code, it first reads from the text file, it grabs the username password, and it puts it in a dictionary. Dictionary is a type of data structure in Python, just like lists are. So I'm not going to explain all that because that is under basic Python. So what it does is, this method fill dict, meaning fill dictionary. So it opens the text file, it reads the lines from it. Okay, for each line, it what it does is, it is for now, for testing, I've just done print L and all that stuff, meaning it's printing all the lines. So let's not have those things. Okay, I'll remove the testing part in 1 second. Print L, so no confusing things should not be printed. Okay, so what it does as of now, grabbing each line, it removes the slash n, which is at the end of each line, because slash n is a new line character. Then what it does is, it grabs the line, and it splits the line into a list, meaning there is Ravi comma 123 as a line. So this is a line, right? Ravi comma 123. When I do a split, so as of now this is the line. Okay, so when I do a split like this, so what happens is, Ravi goes into the list at the 0th character as a string. Okay, and here 123 goes as the first item of the list. Okay, and the name of the list is user pass. So that happens on the next step, basically splitting the string into a list like this. Okay, now I'm checking if the length of the list is more than 0, meaning it should not be some empty line. So like, if you see here, let's open the file. If you see the file over here, now if you see, this is an empty line, so it is making a list out of it, but the length of the list is 0. So we don't want to process that line because it doesn't have a username password. For all the other lines, I remove the username and I put it in the credentials key value, and then I put the password in the credentials value section. Okay, credentials is a dictionary. A dictionary has key value pairs. So keys are going to be usernames because they are unique, and values are going to be passwords. So this is a key. This this is a key at the 0th position, and the password is at the first position. Okay, so after all this is done, the dictionary is made. Okay, and then we can log in. So let's run this file. So when I run this file, I can enter one of the username passwords I've made. So Virat, and the password is, you guessed it, Anushka. And if I do login, it says access granted. It prints it on the shell, and it also shows that to me in a cool little pop-up. Okay, so that's that. Now wait, if I enter the username wrong, okay, the pop-up shows me that invalid username. All right, this is the previous message, so don't think this is a new message. This was for when the password was correct on the shell, but here this is the latest message. It says username is not valid. Now there are other things also. There is a Sunil Gavaskar. So if I log in, it says access granted. Now if I change the password, username is correct, password is wrong. Okay, so if I log in, it says wrong password. So it's giving me very good messages. Okay, so that is very nice. This is a basic UI I've used to create a login screen wherein you can really log in from what you've done. So let's say now you are not registered to the system and you want to register yourself. Okay, how do we do that? Let's do that. Let's open. I've made a basic UI code for that as well. So if I go to file, recent files, there's a registration. Here it is. So there's a registration, and now here let's check what it is. So let's say over here now. Okay, now this is a registration page. So let's minimize all these things so that you get a proper background for it. So now let's make a new person here. So let's say Sanat Jayasuriya. Jayasuriya. Oops, confirm password. Okay, now let's say register. Oh, the password and the confirm password do not match. Try again. Okay, I think I made the confirm password wrong, so I'll write it again. That's just his last name, Jayasuriya. Okay, I registered this guy. Registration is successful. Okay, by the way, Sanat Jayasuriya was a very good left-handed batsman in his time. He's like very powerful. That era of 90s of cricket was itself legendary. Okay, let's go back to the topic. Now since I've registered Sanat Jayasuriya, let's try to log in as Sanat Jayasuriya. Okay, so for that I have to again open my login file. Again try to run this. Okay, now I'll do Sanat Jayasuriya. Login. Yes, I could log in. Okay, just to show you, if I just change the password here, it will say wrong password. If I change the username, Sanat SSS, this username is not there in the file, so it says invalid username. So I hope you liked this. I explained you how the login, but I didn't explain you the registration page yet. So let me do that real quick. So yes, in the registration page, see what happens. Here we are writing to the file. Okay, so all this part is pretty much same, which I've explained in the previous video. Okay, it's just creating the UI elements, but this is the new thing over here. So what we are doing is we are grabbing the details from the username, password 1, password 2 boxes. There are 3 boxes here. So let's open this up. Okay, so there are 3 boxes: username, password 1, password 2. We are grabbing the details in U, P1 and P2. First thing I check over here is P1 not equal to P2? Meaning the password you have entered in the password and the confirm password fields are not matching. Then it will tell you that password and confirm password do not match. Please try again. If they match, meaning if they are proper, what it does is it opens the credentials file. Okay, and then it enters these details. Now look at this line. What does line get? If my U1 is say Sanat, I'll put a comment here, and my P1 is say Jayasuriya, and P2 is also Jayasuriya, which is just as that. Okay, we don't need quotations. Okay, So now what this will do is, what will line have? Line is going to have, I'll put that in a comment, it's going to have a slash n, meaning it's going to add it at the next line, and it's going to have our Sanath and Jaisurya. So Sanath, and then there is a comma, Jaisurya. Okay, so now for all the new people I register, they're going to be added just with a slash n, so they will be added at the end of the file. Okay, that way I populate my file. And the close method is very important for file handling. If you don't have close method, things don't get written to the file. So only when the close method happens, the system goes in and writes lines to the file. Okay, and then they show this registration successful, and then I call my clear method, so that I just empty out all the fields for a new person's information to be entered. Okay, so I hope you like this. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and do like, comment and subscribe. Bye bye.